The fear of no. Most people fail because they are recruiting, bagging, rather than selecting. Welcome to episode 5. Today we are dismantling the biggest lie in corporate sales. The idea that you need to be liked to close. On January 18, 2026, in an economy flowed with side hustles and opportunities, your greatest asset isn't your yes, it's your ability to say no. Why professionals get trapped in a network marketing mindset of desperation. I want to share a raw moment from this weekend. I was speaking with a senior colleague, someone with an MBA and a decade of corporate experience, and he asked me a question that many of you might be thinking. He asked, Sanjay, why did you get trapped in this network marketing business? Now I don't get defensive. Why? Because I understand his perspective was limited by the linear income bug. To him, any business that involves people looks like a trap. But here is the reality. Most of you are already trapped. You are trapped in a 1:1 ratio where if you stop working, your income stops flowing. You are trapped in a system where you manage a multi-million dollar distribution channel for a corporation. But if you own 0% of the infrastructure, when I look at our $4 billion backend, I don't see a trap. I see a world-class API for freedom. I see the ability to plug into a vertically integrated supply chain and architect a distribution network that operates in 160 countries without me being physically present. The shift from recruiter to selector happens the moment you realize you aren't looking for people to join you. You are looking for system integrity. You are looking for the 1% of talent who are tired of building someone else's empire and are ready to architect their own. A system architect doesn't look for people, they look for system integrity. If you are chasing a lead, you are the prey. If you are filtering a lead, you are the prize. Let's understand the identifying the linear income bug in high status professionals. When you discuss with a lead who say I am looking for a stable job or I am too busy, so let's understand the science behind it. The psychology of selling of linear income. Stability is the ultimate illusion of the linear income bug. When someone says they want a stable job, they are saying they want a single point of failure controlled by someone else. So it's time to understand the mathematics of freedom. Your result will be equal to individual effort plus global infrastructure into a scale. We leverage a $4 billion backend. We don't build the hardware, the products, we architect the distribution software. There is no need to manage infrastructure, product chain, supply chain. It's all done by the company. Now let's understand how to use a scarcity to filter for top 1% of talent. So the strategy behind it, break down why you give leads a deadline. It's very important to give a deadline to your leads. In Project Titans, we use the 48-hour system audit. If a lead, even an MBA from a top tier firm, can't find 8 minutes to audit a global infrastructure, they have failed the velocity test. Here the psychology is the scarcity principle is a psychological trigger where the perceived value of an opportunity increases as its ability decreases. In Project Titan, we don't use fake scarcity. We use a strategic selection. Now let's understand all of these. First of all, the power of hard takeaway. When a lead like a MBA says, I'm looking for a stable job, the mature try to convince her otherwise. The Titans use the takeaway by stating, we aren't a fit for job seekers, we are immediately increase the value of project for those we are honors. Psychologically, this triggers loss aversion. People are more motivated to avoid losing an exclusive Titan slot than they are to gain a generic opportunity. Now, understand the rule of 5. The rule of 5 filters You especially state that you are only selecting 5 partners this week for the West India hub. This creates competition scarcity. When a lead realizes that other VPs and MBAs are also in the audit phase, they move with higher velocity to secure their position. Now, understand the third part, the 48-hour system audit. Scarcity isn't just about how many, it's about how long. By giving lead a 48 hours window to complete their audit, you are testing their executive discipline. If they miss the window, you move to the next candidate without hesitation. This proves that your time is the most scarce resource in the equation. When you tell a VP or a doctor that you are selecting only 5 partners this week, you change the power dynamics. You aren't offering a product, you are offering a slot in a high status distribution hub. Now understand moving from the service trap to asset ownership. Let's understand with some examples. I'm going to talk about some current leads. What's are their DNAs? They are doctors, the HR executives, the sales manager, and I'm going to show the transition. And we are going to learn the lesson. We don't need more lifeguards or consultants. We need managing partners who understand that regional hubs in Mumbai, Pune, Bengaluru are digital assets that grow while they sleep. Now it's very important to understand the key factor, inviting the right people to the mathematics of freedom. If you are listening and you are still looking for stability, this project isn't for you. But if you are ready to use your professional DNA to own the system, then your audit starts now. Check the link in the description, audit the logic. If the math align with your 1000-day vision, apply for selection interview. We are closing the West India Hub selection window in 48 hours.